You golden?
Mm-hmm.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Not PC podcast. I'm here, one of your co-hosts, Gus.
I'm Sam.
This is our guest.
You want me to say your name?
Sure, why not?
Douchebag. No, it's Allan. You were supposed to say your own name.
Allan in bed.
Okay. So we get Eugene, he likes it.
Not the first time someone said that.
What, in bear? No, who's like
He's,
in bear?
I'm going in bed.
Oh, I'm going in bear.
It was Calvin Tropiot.
Oh.
7 kids. Holy fuck, I'm going in bed.
So many jokes we can say about that. Alright, so we haven't podcasted since when? Did we go before Thanksgiving?
I don't know, it was sunny. And it's Seattle, so that was rare.
Rare.
So that was a fat minute ago.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff has happened.
But wait, account for global warming?
And Trump.
Not, oh yeah.
Trumpism has happened.
Yeah.
So everything is upside down now. Yeah. But so what's been going on?
I got through my first, I was able to pass all my classes for senior year for first semester. Which is shocking based off my lineage.
Right.
Everybody's quit before junior year.
Yes. Yeah.
So, most middle school.
I'm not gonna say I'm proud of you yet because I want to get to the end and then be like, I'm proud of you and not fuck it up before then.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens. People get so excited, they're like, ah, and then you're
Yeah.
like, so what had happened was, and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
I started doing comedy.
What?
Yeah.
Comedy?
I'm a stand-up comedian.
Yep. Stand up. And?
I think I'm good. I guess I'm good.
That's not conceited at all.
I think I'm good. I mean, you have to be though. If you don't have any genres, you don't want to continue.
Allan, is he good?
I don't know. I've heard it, so I did. It's
So
like,
you don't have an opinion?
See, I know.
No, it's just,
I heard it
it's
so.
just-
Oh.
You know how when you like Dave Chappelle's wife tells him you're not funny.
Yeah.
So you hear this from people all the time. So to me, I'm like, and the same thing, I feel the same way about myself. I'm like, I don't feel funny at all because I'm just being me.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're yourself,
That's true.
I see him every day. I see you every day. You do funny, stupid shit, but I laugh. I laugh at that, but I'm not laughing at. It's just.
Oh, so I'm just not funny. Funny shit happens to me. That's fucked
No,
up.
I didn't say that. You said that. It's just, I'm going to agree with you.
No.
Oh shit! Mama fly.
I felt it.
right there.
I felt it.
That's awesome.
Listen, it was.
So when they land, they poop and vomit on you at the same time.
Allan.
But it's so good for exfoliation.
Why are you
so
such
good
an
for your
ass bite
pores.
today?
Saying.
Oh gosh.
What's been going on in your life?
Wow.
Allan.
Me.
Yeah.
I actually have been off work
Okay.
since December 2nd. I was assaulted, pushed down by a passenger running for a train that comes every 3 minutes, and he didn't want to wait. So, I've been chilling, gaining weight, relaxing, because I can't work out, I can't walk longer than 15 minutes. I feel like I can't stand for longer than 15 minutes, so yeah, it's been kind of tough. And since you guys' podcast, we've been threatened. We've had the police call. We had to call the police on people.
Lots of parenting stuff has gone down for sure.
A lot of.
I think in just this month there's been like 2 shootings by our house.
Yeah.
The last 15 days.
And
And
they've been kids. And we've had a friend who had a kid who died.
One of the ladies who what was that? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Something like that? That was 3 days ago.
No, I'm talking about Addie's.
Oh yeah.
godson,
Yeah.
passed away because
Our coworker's son got killed 2 days ago.
yeah, and
3
that
days ago.
yeah, 3 days ago, a coworker's son got killed down in South Park. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of parenting stuff that's gone on too. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of it, your 14-year-old shouldn't be out after 8 o'clock walking around.
I mean, I think that's one thing too. Like, we don't have a problem with like you leaving and having fun and going places, but we're like, just let us know who, when, where, what, and why, and then we can go from there.
That way we can come back and you know, give the revenge kill if anything happens.
Yeah, we're totally about the revenge kill.
Yeah.
I'm excited
you know?
for that day.
That's how real life works. That's how shit happened in the 80s. You know, when you fuck somebody up later on, you get fucked up because, you know, that's just how it is.
It only happened in the 80s?
I mean, the 90s too, but
nothing further back than that.
mostly in the 80s. Mostly in the 80s.
Cavemen were so peaceful.
Hey,
Cavemen
hey,
never killed.
The Reagan era was the shit. I'm just gonna say that. Put that out there for
Oh my god!
for cocaine, for drugs, guns, and the mafia.
Pablo Escobar was the
And
breaking
on top
it
of
up.
that, Crips and Blood started, and Black Gangster Disciples and Vice Lords were there. It was just, you know, gangbang was starting. Not the dirty gangbang, but the, you know, shoot 'em up gangbang was different.
Oh, we only finger gangbanged in the 80s.
No, that's more like.
Why? Okay, cut to, because why? Yesterday I went to go get my hair done and cut, and we're driving into the area, and there's literally these 3 Samoan guys, one wearing a red. I swear to God, he was like, I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
He was throwing up a bunch of gang stuff, and it didn't look like they were standing by a car with music playing or nothing. He just was doing it.
He was just
to be doing it, and I start laughing.
What shrooms did you take?
You know, like I said, in the 80s, you would know automatically what drug that was because you're like, okay, so they just got a shipment of blue caps or cabenzis or whatever, and that way you know that you know what drug it is. But now you're like, everybody's doing bath salts and whippets, and you know, I mean, you're like,
weird.
I think in the 80s, even in Chicago, so many people were overdosing due to heroin that was laced with something that they had to bring in freezers to the morgue because they couldn't house all the dead bodies from people just ODing heroin.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it again.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, now people are overdosing. If you want to invest in anything, invest in Narcan. It's the truth.
Invest
in that company.
You give college kids.
Hey, fuck that. And invest in that. Invest in that because
oh my God,
that pharmaceutical company is gonna boom because the heroin epidemic is not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. You actually literally meant take your money, put it into the stock market, not buy narc.
Oh, you can buy that too. Why not? Fuck it. I mean, you know, you can help people out. You see people dying on the die, you're like, hey, you know what, man? I saved your life. You owe me some money.
Allan, when I put your, I'm gonna
get some of that heroin.
Allan, when your tombstone comes, when I make your tombstone when you die, I'm gonna burn the candle at both ends. That's your quote. That's your quote.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, you're fucking right. But I've never burned a bridge. I burned the candle at both ends, but I'll never burn the bridge.
What happened when we went to the store? What happened when you went into the store today?
What store? Which one?
The store where you dropped all the shit and bounced.
Oh.
It made it.
Well, first of all, when
did this happen? When I was getting my eyebrows done?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you were mad? This is why you came back mad?
I walked into the place. I walked into 3 stores. And all 3 stores, I found something, and I was like, yeah, maybe. So the last store I went into, there was this Adidas outfit, and there was it was a whole outfit. So I pick it up, and I'm holding the shoe, and the dude, I looked him dead in the face, and he looked me in the face, and he walks past me, and he asked this little young dude, he goes, "Can I help you, young man?" And I was like, yo, mommy, like, I'm standing right here. So the lady walks by, and then this other lady snatches her up. Hey, excuse me, I need these in a size. And I'm standing there again. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I've been here. You see me holding items, like. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm out. So I walked out.
So that's why you were mad and you couldn't just tell me okay, so
Well, I thought they were gonna I thought, security dudes was like,
first of all, let's do a cut to scene that me and Domingo saw because we were getting groomed.
We got to get the fuck out of the mall. That's the let's get the fuck out the mall. That was get the fuck out the mall. Let's go. I'm done. Let's go. We better leave. Like right now, I got
But so me and Domingo leave the store.
So we were at a Thai restaurant. And Allan doesn't like limes. I didn't know. It didn't register that Allan didn't like limes. But we're about to be done with our meal, and we're gonna get a box up the pad thai. So I put the rest of the lime on the pad thai and go to put it in and wait for the lady to come put it in the box. But when I do that, Allan gets pissed. Yeah, like, I wasn't done eating.
It was. And you don't think about other people. Yeah. It's fine. We just pack it up. I'm done. I shouldn't do this anyway. I was like, what the?
And that's what I thought, that he was pissed off about some pad thai.
Me too. Or that I wasn't shopping with him at the moment that we were getting groomed. So then we come out and he's like, ooh, and I'm like, what the fuck?
The thing is, it's not all about.
All he needed to say was the pose, the woes are behind us, and I would have gone. But you didn't say that.
No, I said, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done.
No.
I shouldn't have to. You should be along for the ride because you're fucking Hispanic.
You
should be like, oh shit, the nigga's running. The nigga's running.
I'm Latina.
Whatever the fuck. You should have been like, the nigga's running, let's go. If a nigga runs, you run.
You weren't running, you were strolling, bitch. Don't even ask me.
You see me moving. I was like, I'm out this bitch. I'm out. Bye.
Domingo.
I
mean, now looking back on it, we're like, oh, okay.
The best part is that he hustles and bustles out, but he's crippled right now.
And maybe that's why I look like strolling.
So I thought it was an aggressive, somber walk, like just like how Hellboy walks out of a place after he's pissed off.
Oh my god, that's gonna be your cover. It's gonna be like you were trying to run and evacuate. You were like, no, man, I was strolling.
Look, you didn't pay for that. Just stroll out.
No, I just
didn't.
I really didn't feel.
So Allan did customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't know nothing about me, so, and I felt like they're like, oh, well, let me help this young dude who might not have no money or not enough money.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's serious, Or they're thinking, oh, this young dude has his mom and dad's credit card. We're gonna sell this item to him faster. But me holding everything and standing there looking like I needed help is like, what the fuck? Do what I asked you to do. Help me out. So, or do what you're here paid to do.
Do what I asked you to do. I stood there silently. I telekinesed your ass.
No, I went like this.
You scare people.
That's true.
Fuck!
You scare
people, and they're afraid to be like, hey, can I help you? Because you're going to be like, no, I need your help, punk!
That's a stereotype.
It is.
You guys are stereotyping me right now.
No.
Because I'm black, I have to be the angry black man. See? There it is, right there.
You're the angry dad man.
Look, Latin people can't come together with black people. That's the problem. Brown folks want to be stereotypical and be on some different shit. I live with you too.
But you're not being stereotypical by saying that. That's... Whoa.
I live with you, motherfuckers.
I'm a registered voter. Fuck you. I'm not a stereotype.
That's because we don't want Trump in office again. We don't want another Trump in office. So if you're not registered to vote, you're fucking retarded. Get out there and do it. That's the truth.
And this is our long message for everyone who's 18 to vote.
Hurry up and get out there. You want to see change? Talking about my mom. My mom's era was the era when everybody wanted change, and President Carter was in there. Nixon had just got out of office, and that was a big thing for them.
Yeah.
Get out there and do it. You want to see change? Get out there and vote. You know, and it was a big boom. And then you have this, the Reagan era came, and all these people were like, oh shit, we go to war with, we're in a Cold War.
Well, even last night we were at dinner with Shannon, and we told her, look, a lot of the kids aren't voting because their parents can't vote, or their parents haven't taught them. She is a white woman who has probably voted since she was 18. Her parents probably registered like how I registered you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And so she was like, that's not true. And I'm like, excuse me.
It's true.
It's very true. Because when you live in a place where 9 parents are felons, they can't vote. And they're not going to tell their kids why they can't vote. They're just going to say, it's not
I don't vote. I don't do it.
Nobody
I don't have a say so.
Yeah.
A lot, and I've heard that many times.
Yes.
You go to a household and they're like, well, it don't matter anyway. My vote don't mean nothing. Yes, your one vote does.
Well, we would say that, and then the rebuttal would be upset. But what they can't say to us is, no, see, I fucked up. I got a felon, or I caught a case, or whatever. Right. And the reality is,
I've never done it. Because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do it, and I've never asked for help, or no one's come and helped me. So that is a big one. Like, as a parent, that should be one of the things that they teach. Even if you can't vote or you're a felon, it's okay to have those conversations with your kids, and then to tell them, okay, but you can.
You need to be my voice.
Yeah, you need to be my voice. You need to be our voice because you can. So.
Yeah. And that's I think that's really hard for a lot of parents to let go of, because a lot of people want to be the figure, I'm the authority, and not step back and say, hey, I can't do this. Like working with a computer, I'm not going to mess around with a computer if I don't know what I'm doing, so you ask someone else to do it. 9 times out of 10, it's a younger, somebody younger in your family, and you have them doing these things for you. And some people can't step out enough to say, I need help. And it's a big thing. It's hard. It's really hard for somebody to do. So, I mean, I see that even with myself. I'm like, I don't want nobody's help.
Like, he didn't tell us that he was fucking running from anybody. I would have been the first one, pulled out the car and threw your ass in there. I mean, we would have been all good. Domingo would have distracted. We would have had a team effort, but no communication.
They're lucky I didn't rip everything fucking down on the way out the door.
Well, no, we're lucky that didn't happen either.
Yes. No, because then they would just still been picking the shit up.
Oh, gosh.
Still, right now.
Anyways, yeah. I mean, I think that. So, vote. Make sure you give Allan good customer service and don't stereotype him.
Don't fucking stereotype me and give me some goddamn service.
Oh, shit.
Son of a bitch.
Still watching our podcast.
I'm just saying. Fuck you little motherfuckers in the goddamn store. Hire real adults.
Really?
I'm just joking.
What store is it?
Ooh, we can't.
That's something you would like to release here.
Yeah.
Let's just say they're all three right next to each other. Like, literally, they're all
we'll
right
tell
next
you
to
off
each other.
camera.
Dude, you stood up like Phoenix, right? Just no, don't do that.
No, it's wrong.
I'm lucky there was some. I'm surprised, man. You got any little black in you too, man. You like, hey, no, not you. Only old black people tell you what the law. They're like, every black motherfucker is a paralegal, except for my man right here. I don't know what's wrong with him. But I just met you right now, man, so I don't know what's going on. But most black people are paralegals. We like, don't do that shit. That's 2 years in the pen and a year probation. So.
And then you can't vote.
And then you can't vote.
You fucked up.
And that's another thing. Most black people think that registering to vote, they think that they're gonna get you on, they got me. They got my address and blah blah blah. And let's be honest, half the motherfuckers is running from, a parking ticket, child support. It's the truth. There's a lot of people that are like, oh shit, I ain't paid my taxes in blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's another one, yeah.
So they don't want people to know where they're laying their head at. Yeah. So, and it's easy for the and let's be honest, the government doesn't make black people feel welcome in this country, even though we've been here for years and years and years and years. And it's a long time for black people to be here and not feel like this is a part of their country. And then especially this guy comes into office and makes it even worse. So.
You know what's funny is that there's gonna be a Native American watching this shit, and he's like, "We've been here first."
Hey, you know what? Man, that's a whole nother subject right there.
Yeah.
Because, for these white people to say, go back to your country, to all these other ethnicities that are here, and you're on stolen land. You're saying this on someone else's land, and on top of that, you've tried to genocide these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you give them alcohol and tobacco and say, oh yeah, stay on this part of the area. This is yours, and you can build casinos and make money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a whole nother subject. That shit is ridiculous. So,
What shocks me is how many illegal immigrants pay taxes, or how many
because they don't want any.
Because they don't want anybody
favorite.
coming after them. Yeah.
Okay, so we had people that were like, oh, immigrants, they just come and take our jobs and don't do nothing. And I'm like, first of all, they actually do a lot, because you are not going to go out and do the work that they would do.
Oh, man.
And a lot of the times, we've met people who are doctors in other countries.
Todd is not going to go pick.
No, he's not.
Some shit.
Some blueberries and make them perfect with little hands. It's not going to happen.
So Juan and family go do it.
Yeah.
And there's an issue.
It's amazing to me. And then you're gonna have the nerve. I've never had more people ask me for services than white people. Like, that's legit. Like, hey, I need a free ride. I need to go to the welfare office. I need to.
How about standing in the line somewhere at Target or a grocery store, and then some old white lady with fur come up and go, "Do you know where the blueberry? Bitch, I don't work here."
Oh,
What makes you think that I work here?
You wear red everywhere.
I sure do.
Today's the first day. Today is the first day that I haven't seen you wear red. This week. Probably like the last 3 months.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
Why did you just do that? Do I need to drop you off at that parking lot where that kid was?
Yeah, hell yeah. It was the homies.
How do you say
Damu.
Damu? Okay.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just joking. But
No, you're not.
I do wear a lot of red. It's my favorite color. I'm not never been a blood, so
Sweet potato gang gang.
So edit all that shit out. Edit all that shit.
Nah, it's not. It's not. That's
So, I feel like every time you go somewhere, white people are asking you or assuming that you're doing something else.
Well, okay, let's be clear. It's actually not just white people, because we went into the grocery store not too long ago, and there was a black man yelling at a Native American girl to leave the country, that she didn't belong here. Exactly. And we remember, Allan? We were like, I think everybody was like, what the fuck?
That's no, you entered a parallel universe. That shit cannot happen. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, and we were like, so I stepped in because, me, I'm like, you're not going to talk to a woman like that. Back the fuck up. B, you're drunk as shit. I'll hurt you. And C, where the fuck do you think you are right now? And then because he wanted to say hi to her kids, and he was really drunk. And so she was like, she said, no, I don't want you talking to my kids. And he was like, they look like my kids. You can't make this shit up. Like, it was.
Yeah. No. So I literally stepped in and I said, hey man, why don't you back up? Like, you should really back up. And then, he started in on me. They got to walk away, and then the situation got resolved. But the thing was, he was so drunk that, bitch, you need to go back to your country. And it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, for real? So it was weird. It was really weird that this fool was doing that shit. But yeah, it's wild, the things that, especially with Trump in office, it makes people's it makes them think that everything's okay. To act like he does, because let's be honest, he's not acting civilized. He's not acting like a compassionate human being. He thinks that he's above everything, and I think that that's what he is projected on to a lot of people. Where the president does it, or the president said it, so it's okay, and it's really not okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of stuff is happening.
There's a president, Warren G. Harding. Mm-hmm. He was a really corrupt president. Teapot Dome scandal. He did everything wrong, and nobody caught him. And he was just eluding the law until he died. And then when he died, everything came out.
Yeah.
And he died of a heart attack. But I've been thinking, what way can Trump die without somebody
problem
shooting
is-
him?
no,
Like, I
no,
want him to
he's
die.
not-
like,
he's
take it
not
out of
human.
shit or
But
something.
let me. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think that Trump is alive anymore.
I think he
that
died
he's
a long time.
Yeah, I think
He's been-
either they're controlling him in a way like, you know, here, have some more McDonald's, and we put some shit in it, and they can do whatever they want. You have to remember, presidencyship nowadays isn't just one person either. It's a collection
It's
of people.
the cabinet, the Senate,
Yeah.
the House. I mean, all these things, and that's one of the big things that people don't realize too, is that it doesn't. The presidential election is a good thing, yes, but he is the front man between us and all those other entities.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we need to focus on who we put in the Senate, and then from there,
Well,
it will
Not
start
just
to
that, there
do
should
some
be
other
a
stuff.
balance. There's supposed to be separate offices. The
Yeah,
Congress, executive, and judicial. I
Yeah.
forget exactly what happened, but when I think it was the Democrats memo started to come out, or the Republican memo started to come out.
Yeah.
And I forget exactly what happened.
It's
but
okay.
basically, a congressman that was working on the memo and it was talking like, hey, they're gonna say some shit about you. He went directly to Trump instead of going and filling out his duties in the congressional office, which is really upsetting to see that the system is corrupt in
Yeah.
such an individual manner.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's not the only place that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
corrupt. I mean,
Yeah.
with the Me Too movement, that's why Trump hasn't had any repercussions for his behavior, what he did, because if senators don't, how are they going to pass that on to, you know, him?
Let's be honest. A lot of these senators, a lot of these people with authority are getting away with a lot of different things. You know, the abduction of children is ridiculous
Yeah.
in Washington D.C. and nobody's putting two and two together. Some of these Senate dudes they're in their 90s and they're still alive and they go in there every day. And they say when you transfuse and when you give an old human being new blood from somebody who's younger, it revitalizes a lot of their stuff. So let's look at that. I mean,
that science has only been proven with rats, but I don't doubt it works with humans too.
well,
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a lot of conspiracy theory on that part.
but still,
So I want
I'm
people to
just-
be like,
You guys
these
literally said Trump
motherfuckers.
isn't a human. No,
Right, okay.
I don't think so. I really look at his skin tone and the way he fucking looks. I mean,
All right,
it's gotta be something. Fuck.
All right, we gotta pause
This is
here,
weird.
guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Fuck Trump.
15 minutes of bliss.
My nigga YG. I'm just
Go ahead.
Bye bye, y'all. This was the Not PC podcast. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. You know, we definitely did.
Thanks.